So, in case you didn't know, it's Autism Awareness Month, and my V-Gorge nephew Sean has autism, so we're going to have a chat to him. So, welcome to the show, Sean.
Thank you.
The Autism Awareness Month Snapchat show.
Yes.
Are you ready for some questions?
Yes.
Sean, question 1. What type of autism do you have?
Upon diagnosis, I had atypical autism.
Okay.
It's all sort of under the same umbrella, and one of the main things when I was younger, I had speech difficulty, so I had to get speech therapy classes done, and I only called mammy until I was 4.
So, Sean, I don't think you've speech difficulty anymore because you tend to talk until the cows come home. So, when did it all end?
As far back as I can remember, about 5 or 6 is when I started talking more. It might have been about 6 when I was in junior infants.
And did you find it difficult talking to people in school or friends and at home, or was it a bit of a mixture of both?
Sorry, just a bit laugh. Can you do that again? Can you not do that, Snap, please?
No.
I remember in junior infants and senior infants, I was really nervous going into the classrooms, and sometimes I had a bit of difficulty talking to strangers.
So, Sean, say if you meet new kids or whatever, do you have to explain to them that you have autism before you kind of hang out with them and get to know them better?
Well, sometimes I do, because it can be difficult to tell, because the autistic spectrum varies. It can be more severe with other people than others. So I would have to explain to them that I'm autistic.
Okay. So, Sean, what do you think the main differences are between having autism and not having autism? Have you composed yourself, Sean?
Yes.
Okay, what are the differences?
Well, some kids with autism have very sensory difficulties. Some don't have very good social skills, unlike neurotypical.
So, Sean, how does having autism affect you in a day-to-day life? He's laughing because I'm moving my hand when I ask the question.
Well, stuff like loud noises and loud music just really get to me. Stuff like personal space. I don't like people when they go too close. It makes me a bit uncomfortable when people are too close to me, and I get sometimes uncomfortable when other people that aren't my family hug me. One time I had to hug a stranger in the tiger shop in the square because I live in Tala, and she was chatting to me.
And why did you have to hug the stranger?
Well, I know, we just started a conversation somehow. My mum thought she was drunk because she could smell whiskey off her. I could have not hugged her if I wanted to, but I just felt like I had to for some reason. But I didn't really like it.
You don't like hugs?
I used to take losing, even in friendly games, very badly. It doesn't affect me very much now. I've learned to cope with it.
Is it true that people with autism are really good at maths or have a really good skill?
Autistic kids are quite intelligent, and they're very good in a certain topic. My specialty is probably spelling and maths. I got an IQ test done for Trinity College when I was 9, and it turned out to be 120. That's above the average in our...
We've been interrupted.
Granddad!
We're doing an interview with Sean about what it means to have autism.
Oh yeah, I want to hear this.
Sean, is there a difference between Asperger's and autism?
It all varies from person to person, but they're all kind of under the same umbrella, so it's all really the same, sort of.
Do you have many friends in your life that have autism?
There is one boy in my class who has Asperger's as well.
Do you think you've ever gotten bullied specifically because you have autism? You're laughing because I'm using my hand, aren't you?
There was these 2 boys who kept picking on me and pushing my buttons, so I eventually left at the end of 4th class to a new school.
So do you have any suggestions on what people without autism can do in life to help people like you with autism?
One of the most important things is be understanding. Try to let them into your activities. Always use literal language, never be sarcastic, because some kids with autism don't get sarcasm or irony, and also be aware of their sensory environment because they can be sensitive to something. If you're talking about kids with autism, don't ever use words like spa or special because they can be very offensive to autistic kids. And there's this also very bad R word which is circling around people with special needs, so don't ever use that. And most important, just understand that they're different and they see the world in their own perspective.
Nice. Thank you for that, Sean, and happy Autism Awareness Month.
Happy Autism Awareness Month for all the other kids and adults out there.
Woo!